Well, lunchtime is come and Darlene is cooking egg frittata in the new Kasori oven. This is a air fryer, multiple 12 different cycles, functions that it can do, and we've just put it on board El Gecko, on board our catamaran, and this is a result of a friend of mine a couple of years ago, Dave Bricker, turned me onto a set of lithium ion batteries because he was converting his boat to lithium ion. And so I got the lithium ions on board in a 12-volt system, and we put in a air fryer. Okay, there we go. We put in an instant pot, and that was a game changer going across the Atlantic because we could actually cook with electricity. And then I got the idea of, well, if I up the solar panels and I maybe even up the batteries, we could go to a induction cooktop. And then I said, well, that's working, so now let's go up another notch, and we've come up with this Kasori, this air fryer.
Which we have at home.
And
as
it's the second one we've purchased. So we have one at our house in Dominican Republic. And I ended up putting in four big 455 watt solar panels that I got in St. Martin, and I ended up also getting another bank of batteries.
Yeah, put them on top. Thank you.
It's quite hot.
Yes, yes.
So I got a 24 volt bank of batteries from a friend of mine, Mickey and Leslie, and then I changed the inverter to a 24 volt inverter because now I have a 24 volt bank and convert from 24 volt to 110, so I can now run all our electrical components. And we've just cooked lunch 100% on renewable energy, 100% on solar. We've got great sunlight coming in, hitting the panels. The Kasori pulls around 35 amps to 50 amps when it starts to warm up, closer to 50 amps for about 10 minutes. And then the elements kind of shut down, or they slow down and they start pulling less amperage. And when they reach the temperature, in this case it was 350 degrees Fahrenheit, the elements shut off. And I was watching the meter, and the sun is intense and it's really hot, so the meter kicks in and I'm getting between 35 to 45 amps coming in onto the 24 volt bank. And then a few minutes later the Kasori kicks back in, pulls 35 amps, and then works itself down to it's only pulling about close to 10 11 amps. And the sun then kicks in, and we've been basically going through this backwards and forwards cycle. I've been watching what's happening in the cooking side, I've been watching what's happening on the meter, and I'm really pleased to say we've got an energy-free lunch. We have a solar lunch. We use less than 1 amp in terms of what is from what I started the battery bank with, because the bank was full, and the bank is 150 amp bank, and now that lunch has been cooked, I'm down to 149 amps. So amazing. Really love this whole new setup we put on El Gecko.
And we're looking forward to eating our lunch.
Yep, we'll have amazing lunch shortly.